Today we are breaking down the real pros and cons of living in Center City, Philadelphia. Not the highlight reel of the horror stories, just honest truth so you can decide if it actually fits your lifestyle. Hey, my name is Vincent Mancini and I'm a realtor and I've been working in Center City, Philadelphia for over 10 years. I work with buyers, renters, sellers here every day. This channel is dedicated to helping people who are thinking about making a move, whether if you already are local or you're relocating, maybe you're living in the suburbs or wherever. Hey, I'm here to help you out. So if you're thinking about moving today or next month or in a year from now, just reach out. I'm always happy to be a resource. And if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit the button below, and get notified every time we post a new video about investing or buying or selling real estate. First, let me clarify what we mean by Center City, Philadelphia, because it's not one neighborhood, it's many neighborhoods. For instance, you have Rittenhouse Square, which is polished, residential, and upscale with all those nice restaurants. Then you have Washington Square West. It's more historic, charming, and community-oriented. You have Old City, which has cobblestone streets, great nightlife, and, well, a lot of history. And Fittler Square, which is quieter, more tucked away, especially down by the river. So there are many neighborhoods, and the point I'm trying to make is this matters because the pros and cons are going to change block by block. Number one pro, walkability. A lot of people like to move to Center City, Philadelphia because it's so walkable. You can get up, walk to go grab a cup of coffee, maybe hit the gym, grab some food at the grocery store, meet people for dinner, and never even touch your car. Me personally, I like to ride my bike a lot, but bottom line is it's a very walkable city. So the second pro would be the food, culture, and energy. Center City has some of the best food and culture in the city at every single level. So whether it's like just casual neighborhood spot or a high-end restaurant, I mean, there's theater, there's museums, galleries. I mean, it's all right here. There's always something happening even when you're not actively looking for it. And did I mention sports? Yes, we have the #1 Super Bowl champion football team, the Eagles. That's exciting. But when it comes to museums, you have the Philadelphia Museum of Art, you have Rodin, and then right behind me, we have the Barnes Museum. So there's lots of things to do. And when it comes to eating, we also have a lot of BYOBs. Bring your own bottle or booze, as I say. It's usually mostly wine, but there's a lot of great restaurants out here. I particularly love Italian food. I am a creature of habit. I love going to Radicchio or Ambrosia. Asian food, Budokan is probably my favorite. When it comes to good food, even just casual stuff like pizza or cheesesteaks, we are known for it in Philadelphia. Pro number 3 would be the commute and connectivity. Feel as if Center City, it's easy to get around. You have SEPTA buses, we have regional rail, you have Amtrak. I mean, there's bike lanes that run throughout the city. Everything runs through here one way or another. I mean, if you're commuting for travel or for work or just going back and forth between the city, there's a way to do it. Again, I personally like to ride my bike through the city. Behind me, you can see a SEPTA bus, and right down here is the regional line. Maybe we'll go take a look. Okay, we're going to take a quick look just so you can get an idea. Just going to take a quick walk down here. Pro number 4, housing variety. I think a lot of people don't actually realize how much variety there is in Center City, Philadelphia. There's a lot to choose from. I mean, you're going to find condos with all sorts of amenities, historical townhouses, there's luxury high-rises, and then you have your smaller boutique buildings. There's not just like one Center City home. I think that's just such a great thing. There are some cons. First con, cost of living. I mean, let's be honest, Center City, it costs money to live here. Between either purchasing a home or renting, maybe there's an HOA fee if there's a condo. If you have a car, well, you have to pay for that. And then there's taxes. I mean, this is a premier location, so you are paying for the convenience and the walkability and the lifestyle. My personal opinion, this is not New York City, so we are a lot less money than that. If you're moving from New York City here, well, you might become a millionaire overnight. That's a joke. Con number 2 is parking. If you have a car, well, parking can be a big adjustment if you're not used to it. You can do things like where you live, you can get permit parking, but obviously that doesn't guarantee you a spot if you come home late for work and, you have to circle around a little bit. There are garages, that's helpful, and that adds to your monthly cost, unfortunately. And this is why a lot of people, they decide to downsize to maybe one car or no cars at all. Me personally, I've been living in the city many, many years, and I've been very fortunate always to live somewhere where there's parking. Now, I've dated girls that don't have parking, and at nighttime I may have to circle around a little bit to find a spot, and you get used to it. Sometimes that can be annoying. There's always garages, or you could do what this guy did over here and just park your nice car on the sidewalk. I've never seen this before, but hey, it happens, right? Con number 3 is noise and density. Center City, well, it's alive, and that includes noise and sometimes a lot of noise. I mean, you have sirens, there's nightlife, there's crowds, there's weekends, and, well, some blocks are quieter than others, and some streets, well, they don't sleep. Obviously, this is where some local guidance really matters. Me personally, I live in Queens Village off of Christian Street, and I can tell you, some nights it is busy. You definitely will hear sirens. You might hear people beeping horns. Maybe people are leaving the bars or whatever, and it can be noisy, but I'm used to it. Some people like it, some people don't. It's a matter of opinion. So con number 4 is going to be space, or, well, a trade-off of space. So living here really means trading space for location. Units or homes in Center City are typically, they're going to be smaller. Storage can be limited, and private outdoor space like a yard or large deck is rare unless it's a very specific type of property. That usually means being more intentional about what you own and how you use that space. For some people, it can be a deal breaker, especially if you need, multiple work from home areas, different rooms, if you need a lot of storage, if you want to have, private outdoor space. For other people, well, it's absolutely worth it because they're gaining the walkability, they're gaining the short commute, and they're getting the access to everything that the city has to offer. Now, it's not a good or bad thing. I think it's a lifestyle trade-off. So Center City is ideal if you value the walkability, the culture, the convenience, and just being in the middle of all the action. If you like stepping outside and having your restaurants, parks, gyms, shops, public transportation right at your doorstep, well, this lifestyle, it works for you. Now, it may not be ideal if you like a lot of space, you like to park your car really easy at night, and have a private yard. Some people love the energy of the city. Others prefer more space and quiet, especially if your needs are changing. So like I said before, neither's right, neither's wrong. It comes down to the lifestyle and what you value at the end of the day. So that wraps up our video on pros and cons of living in Center City, Philadelphia. I hope that gave you a better idea of what it's actually like to live here. Hey, if you're thinking about making a move, maybe it's now, maybe it's next week, next month, next year, whatever, just go ahead, reach out. I help people all the time in Philadelphia and the surrounding areas, and I'd love to help you too. Don't forget, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel and check out my next tours to learn more about real estate in Philadelphia and the surrounding area. Thanks for watching.